Hi,
Hello, what's your name?
I'm Tiffany Davis Rustem, painter for Tiffinity Art. And these are my paintings. This one's not finished yet, but this one is called Leap of Faith. Everyone seems to really like that one and have a personal relationship with that one. This one's called The Light Warrior. This one is sold already. It sold before the paint was even dry. But this is a G-clay, it's a canvas reproduction. So it's a really affordable way to give yourself a large copy of what looks like an original painting. Right, energetic light warrior. He's a force for good. Even though he's in very dramatic red and black, but he's like in a dark cave, and he's like peeking through to the light, and he's like bringing the light. That's light warrior. These are my newest paintings, the dancers. This one is called The Dawning of Infinity. It's one of my very newest one, and which I combine one of my other paintings are like more organic things with some of my more cubist and futurist inspired, kind of combining here together. So you can see almost a small nuance of the infinity loop there as she's so joyous. And then these other new paintings are my abstract dancer series. Prints are available of those as well. It's kind of a little one-off angelic petals here. Very sensual, evocative painting. I love a lot of color because color is happiness and joy, and it helps to bring that into your life. This is We the Living. This is inspired by my husband's upcoming record album called We the Living, in which I merge like a lot of everything that I've been doing. It's kind of a culmination of a lot of different elements you'll see in my paintings. And I'm currently painting a 52 by 52 inch huge master of this. This one's 20 by 20. This is Byron Bird Orchestration. These are all oil and canvas paintings. This one was inspired by birdsong. My husband Darius and I were in Australia listening to birdsong and drew this, and it became a painting later. A lot of mysterious sounds there in Australia. This is a montage of my dancer series of studies that you saw up there. A couple other smaller paintings. This painting is inspired by another painting coming up in my collection. Inside the Revelry Divine. And so these little smalls are very affordable. And this is the angel lighting the dark, scooping up the blackness in the world and shining just like a rainbow of light and hope. And a lot of people seem to resonate with that one. I think we all need some angels in our life. And this is the path between city and country. This is kind of an homage to one of Kandinsky's paintings called Moscow, but also this is kind of like me and my husband here on the yellow brick road to our dreams, to our destiny. And we have we have been around and living in New York City for a long time, and you have this freeway that kind of goes nowhere if you really look at it. There's even two little tombstones here. I'm just kind of saying, like, too much city is kind of a damper. So, and here is like the countryside, which has been drawn to like nature and waterfalls and fruit trees and rainbows and sunshine, and it's a total fantasy. So I think we're finding ourselves like, this is kind of like where we live right now in a proximity to LA, right up in the hills, just on the other side of it. This is Upward Through the Brambles. Let me put this paintbrush down. This was kind of channeled. I had no drawing for this one when I started it, but I was just feeling like, I think we all feel at sometimes like life throws you so many obstacles and challenges, and that it seems like a battle to get through them. So this kind of thorns are made up by these like cubistic, futuristic lines. But the whole time you sense, all the movement, all the energy does come back to this swooping up and reaching upwards. And in a way you can see this, obviously you see this tree, and you can see like some abstracted wings, and almost like the shape of a bird here. You can see it, that is the head, which is pointing towards the light of the moon or the sun, or a spiritual light. So I think that when life brings you challenges, like the only place worth going is upwards. Over here to Jimi Hendrix inspired this piece. This was just channeled, listening to Jimi. I love Jimi Hendrix. His guitar is amazing, soaring, magical. So I was channeling this, listening to this, and this is what came. Hendrix Voodoo Magic. Yeah. And then this painting is called, well, it's part of a series entitled that is based on the theme of things I'm not allowed to do. This one is sleep all day. Sometimes I really just love to sleep all day, and just very calm energy here. This painting would be great for a bedroom because it's like sleep, relax. So people should think about like the healing nature that paintings can have too. They can really do something to your spirit, which is important. This is Inside the Revelry Divine, and people see many things in this painting, and a lot of people, I ask them people what they see, and they see this. I don't want to say because it's very sensual, but really, to me, this is an abstracted couple of figures making love. You have like minds, true hearts, and then you connect on a passionate level that includes like all the chakras perhaps, and there's obviously a lot of energy here, and this is like a cocoon of nature, like a seed pod, like embedded in this lovely fertile ground there. So that is Inside the Revelry Divine. It's a revelry of soulmate love. This is also an abstracted figure here, elemental goddess, and I drew this like many years ago actually, and I just recently painted it and realized how it was the beginning of me ever abstracting a figure, stylizing in a way that's becoming abstract, it's becoming shapes, not just a figure. That's like a willowing energy, kind of swooning around itself and wrapping around itself in this protective way. She is peace, she is healing, she's getting some like divine energy from celestial heavens and different dimensions, and suspended here in this like ethereal mist, and right below her the fire licks at her feet and tries to dampen her experience, but she is made whole and pure by the light. So that's what that painting is. This is sort of all the elements of nature as well too that she's flowing with. And this is the groundswell of spring. And this was done very freestyle, just listening to a lot of Enya. I love Enya. And I also wrote a poem to this that you can find online at tiffinityart.com. And it's a really lovely poem entitled The Groundswell of Spring. It's my first attempt at pastel. It's soft actually, so. So here I am at Mount Palomar, Fine Art and Wine Festival, and it's a beautiful day, and we're just having a great time. So that's it. Bye bye.